Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you how I transformed these leggings into this halter top. So if you're interested, keep on watching. Firstly, I'm going to fold my leggings in half and cut the top part off. I'm using a ruler to make sure everything is nice and straight. I'm placing these aside while I'm going to cut along one of the middle seams. It doesn't really matter which one. I'm also unpicking the seam where the elastic was and taking it out because I'm trying to work with as much fabric as possible. And you can keep the elastic to use for another project. I'm removing all the little bits of thread that are hanging off. Here I'm just straightening this side and trimming that off because basically I want to be left with a rectangle. And you can see on the other side it's slightly curved, but that's all right. When I'm going to fold it in half, there's a way to tuck it in, which I'm going to show in a sec. So this is what I was talking about. I'm going to tuck it in and iron on top. Okay, next I'm folding the edge at 1 centimeter and I'm sewing using a zigzag stitch, but I would recommend using a straight stitch that has the longest stitch length. I'm doing this because when I tried to press down the edges at 1 centimeter, the fabric wasn't really laying down flat. So this is why I decided to stitch it down, but keep in mind I'm going to unpick it later on, and I'm doing this for both edges. With the two long pieces, I wanted to have some gathering around the cups. So with the thread, I'm going in and out like so, doing some rather long stitches. It doesn't have to be perfect. And I measured the thread to be 15 centimeters, tied the knot and cut the excess off. And I'm doing this for both pieces. I'm pulling the fabric in like so to create some gathers. I'm going to close off the ends. You can also unpick the two stitches underneath, but I just left them there because I didn't really mind. I'm inserting the two front pieces that you tie around the neck, securing these with some pins, and I'm using the middle seam of the other folded piece as a guide to make sure they are well centered. I'm top stitching close to the edge, about 1/2 centimeter, and as you can see, I'm not removing the pins in order to keep everything in place, but make sure the needle of your machine doesn't go on top of the pins, otherwise they may break it. So when I get to them, I'll just go slow and make sure they don't come into contact. Okay, next I'm going to unpick the zigzag stitch and I'm measuring my waist, and it was about 66 centimeters, so I divided it in half and added 1 centimeter for the seam allowance, so that's 34 centimeters. I measured that and cut the excess off. Then I'm going to stitch this edge right sides of the fabric together. As a final step, I'm top stitching so that it lays flat. There's also different ways I could have done it so that no stitching is showing, but this is how I did it this time. This is how it looks on the outside and here on the inside. I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you liked it and share. In my next video, I'll be showing how I did the matching press-on nails, so make sure you subscribe to not miss it. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!